Imagine an island so dangerous that stepping foot on it could cost your life. It is real, remote, and almost impossible to visit. This isn't a myth or a movie set. This is a real place, and today we'll explore why it is one of the most forbidden islands in the world. In this video, we will uncover the secrets of a lost island that is considered extremely dangerous to humans. You'll learn about its history, the reasons it is off limits, and the hazards that make it deadly. By the end, you'll understand why it remains untouched and mysterious even today. Let's start with the basics. 1. What is the Lost Island? The island we are talking about is North Sentinel Island, located in the Bay of Bengal. It is part of the Andaman Islands and is home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted tribes in the world. North Sentinel Island is small, isolated, and largely untouched by modern civilization. Its people have lived there for thousands of years, surviving by fishing, hunting, and gathering. They fiercely protect their home and culture, which has remained unchanged for centuries. Visitors are not allowed by law, and the Indian government strictly enforces this restriction to prevent harm to both outsiders and the islanders. What makes this island truly dangerous is not the environment itself, it is the people. The Sentinelese are highly protective and have been known to attack anyone who approaches. Historical records show that they have resisted contact violently, defending their land with arrows and spears. 2. The dangers of approaching the island. Over the years, many attempts have been made to contact the islanders. Some expeditions tried to deliver gifts, while others tried to observe them from a distance. In most cases, the visitors were met with hostile behavior. Boats were damaged and arrows were fired, showing that the Sentinelese are very protective of their home. Another danger comes from disease. The Sentinelese have no immunity to common illnesses from the outside world, such as flu or measles. Even friendly contact can unintentionally spread infections, which could be fatal for them and potentially for outsiders as well. Because of these factors, stepping onto the island is extremely risky. People who attempt it face serious injury or death. Authorities warn that the danger is real, and legal penalties exist for unauthorized landings. Even approaching by boat within 3 miles is prohibited. 3. Historical accounts of encounters. One of the most notable encounters happened in the 1970s. Researchers tried to observe the islanders from boats and beaches, hoping to study their way of life. However, the Sentinelese responded aggressively. Boats were damaged, and arrows flew at anyone who came too close. In 2006, 2 fishermen accidentally drifted toward the island. Tragically, they were killed by the tribe, showing just how prepared the Sentinelese are to defend their territory. There are also accounts of helicopter surveys from above. Even from the air, the Sentinelese sometimes reacted by pointing arrows or shouting, showing their awareness and defensive instinct. These accounts make it clear that visiting the island is not only illegal, but also life-threatening. 4. The importance of isolation. The isolation of North Sentinel Island has allowed the Sentinelese to maintain their way of life for thousands of years. They rely entirely on local resources, fishing in surrounding waters, hunting animals, and gathering fruits from the forest. Scientists and anthropologists emphasize that preserving this isolation is essential. Outside interference could disrupt their food sources, introduce diseases, or alter their cultural practices. The island serves as a rare example of a society untouched by modern civilization. Respecting that isolation is a priority for both ethical and safety reasons. 5. Natural hazards of the island. While the people are the main danger, the island itself also has natural hazards. Its dense forests, coral reefs, and strong tides make landing extremely difficult. Unfamiliar terrain increases the risk of accidents, especially for those without experience or guidance. Wildlife may also pose threats. Tropical snakes, insects, and other creatures can be dangerous to outsiders. Combine that with the absence of medical help, and the risk becomes even higher. Even small mistakes like getting stuck in mud, falling into the water, or stepping on venomous snakes can have serious consequences. This means that even if someone wanted to land peacefully, the environment itself presents life-threatening challenges. 6. Laws protecting the island. The Indian government enforces strict laws to protect North Sentinel Island and its people. It is illegal to approach within 3 nautical miles. Violators can face heavy fines, imprisonment, or both. These laws exist not only for human safety, but also to protect the Sentinelese from diseases and exploitation. Historical attempts at contact sometimes led to disease outbreaks in other isolated communities, highlighting the importance of these regulations. Attempting to bypass these protections is not just illegal, it is dangerous and unethical. 7. Why the island captures our imagination. Despite the dangers, North Sentinel Island fascinates people worldwide. It is one of the few places left where humans live entirely outside modern influence. The mystery of their language, culture, and survival strategies makes it a popular topic for documentaries, books, and online videos. The story of North Sentinel Island reminds us of the diversity of human societies and the importance of respecting their choices. Sometimes the most interesting stories are about places we should never touch. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit a completely untouched society? Would you risk your safety to see a lost island like this? Or is curiosity not worth the danger? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. 8. Lessons about respect and safety. The story of North Sentinel Island teaches a few key lessons. First, respect for other cultures is essential. The Sentinelese have chosen to remain isolated, and honoring that choice is crucial. Second, safety matters. The risk of harm is real, not just for outsiders but for the tribe. Visiting or interfering could be deadly for both sides. Finally, it reminds us that some places are better left alone. Curiosity is natural, but sometimes protecting human life and culture is more important than exploration. 9. Modern-day relevance. Today, the island remains closed to the public. Researchers and governments monitor it from a safe distance to ensure the Sentinelese can continue their way of life. The island is also a reminder of what the world looked like before modern technology. Seeing how one society has survived without outside contact can teach us about resilience, adaptation, and the value of cultural preservation. Tourism and exploration are not always positive. In the case of North Sentinel Island, leaving it untouched is the best way to respect both human life and history. Conclusion. North Sentinel Island is one of the most dangerous and mysterious places on Earth. Between natural hazards and the Sentinelese's protective instincts, visiting the island is a risk few can survive. Yet its story is also a lesson in respect, safety, and the importance of isolation. The island remains a symbol of untouched human life and the mysteries of our world. Like, share, and subscribe for more.